Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking LEGO Marvel superheroes and the tanker truck takedown from Marvel's Captain America Civil War. But for most people, this is the set that comes with the all-new Spider-Man minifigure. I found this set a little bit early at my local Toys R Us store, so let's get right to it. Here we have the tanker truck itself, and overall I'd say that this looks pretty nice. At the front we have the cab section, and it has this large windshield with some headlights up front, as well as a license plate that says TC11985. While I think the cab looks okay, I do find the proportions to be a little bit strange, like it's a squished down version of a cab. And I also find it weird that the front fenders are one plate higher. The roof of the cab features orange lights and can be lifted up to reveal the interior, which is quite minimal with this one sticker piece to represent a console. And it's quite odd that there's no steering wheel, but don't worry, there's no one there to drive it either. Just behind there we can see this fire extinguisher piece, and just behind that we have this build up toward the assembly which attaches the rear section to the main cab. Interestingly, at the very back, we can also see a hitch, but there's nothing to attach there. The main tank section has a really nice yellow and gray color scheme, and I like the way that they achieve the rounded shape. On both sides of the tanker truck, we can see the two stickers that form the Roxxon logo. This is a fictional corporation found in the Marvel Universe. This rear section sits on a simple wheel assembly. On one side, we can see this large knob with this stickered piece to indicate the twisting motion. Simply twist to pop open the back, revealing this flamed section. This is a really fun play feature, and I like the way they detailed the interior with these trans orange pieces. To close it back up, simply fold down the flame pieces into this opening. Then close up the roof section, and I really like how this is an uneven, jagged opening. And finally, snap on the rear section. Also included is this small windsock build. The windsock is a simple orange construction and can spin just like a real one to indicate the direction of the wind. The lower section features a red and white checkered pattern and two Roxxon oil barrels, each with a sticker on the side. This lower section is attached on a white hinge. This allows you to activate the play feature, in which any character can be flung at the windsock to knock over the barrels. While you're meant to shoot off a character with the super jumper, I don't recommend using this piece as it can cause damage to your minifigures. Included with the set are these two small flame assemblies, which allow you to show off the destruction. Also included with this set is a small purple motorcycle meant to color coordinate with Hawkeye. At the very front, we have this Avengers logo on a sticker. This dirt bike style motorcycle is on a silver frame, and I think it's an odd inclusion, as I don't remember any moment in which this was used during that scene. And on to the minifigures. First up, we have the all-new Civil War version of Spider-Man, and this minifigure got so many of you guys really excited for the set, and for good reason. This minifigure turned out so wonderful, and especially because of the details that we can see around the eyes, the logo on the torso, and all of the intricate lines that we see throughout the body. I really like the way that the print continues onto the legs, and that extra detail above the dual molded boots to create that effect. Spider-Man's main accessory in this set is the all-new web piece. This piece has a lot of dynamic action, and the all-new clear handle allows him to hold it in the forward position. From the side here, we can see this really exceptional arm printing, and it seems to be one of the larger arm prints that I can remember. I like the way they use those extra lines to break it up, and that detail around the wrist. He has printing on the back of his head, and on the back of the torso, we can see the red spider logo and more of that great black line detail. Also new in this set, we have the Civil War version of Hawkeye. I really love his all-new print on the torso and the legs, and it's bright and purple. It features so many great strap details with the pops of silver throughout. This figure quite awkwardly features the all-new Captain America face that came out in the Civil War line, with this alternate expression that's a bit shocked. On one side, we can see his all-black arm with his main accessory, which is of course his bow and arrow. And on the other side, we can see his one sleeveless arm. On the back, we can see a really great continuation from the front, where we can see his quiver in purple and more of those strap details. Next up, we have Vision, which is the exact Vision that we got in Age of Ultron, with one notable difference, which is that they corrected the color of the Infinity Stone at his forehead, which is now the proper yellow color. I've always appreciated the bright pink that they use for his head and hands, and the detail all throughout the torso that continues onto the legs. We can see pops of that pink color, lots of great line details, as well as a nice detail around the collar. The cape they put for Vision still has this really great translucent quality, which reminds me of how it was in the movie. And with that pushed aside, we can see more of the great printing on the back. a lot of that great line detail, as well as the details on the back of the head. Finally, we have the Captain America figure, which is exactly like the one we got in Age of Ultron. This is still a really nice print, especially the torso details with all of the different components outlined. From the side, we can see his main accessory, which is of course his shield. And from the back, we can see a great continuation of the print from the front. I especially love the straps. The tanker truck takedown is not the most exciting set. We get a truck that looks pretty nice, as well as this other side detail from the airport, but where this set really succeeds is as an addition to the existing airport battle scene. Combined with the set that came out earlier, we can help fill out the airport overall and give us more objects to destroy. Not to mention that this is the only set in which you can get Hawkeye, Vision, and Spider-Man. Due to Spider-Man's popularity and his great showing during the movie, I definitely could see this set being a really popular one. And at only $29.99, it's also not the most expensive set to pick up. But those are just my thoughts about the set, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments down below. Let me know, what did you think of this set? And what did you think of the all-new Spider-Man minifigure? And if you like what you saw here, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up down below, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to learn all about the sets coming for the LEGO Batman movie. And don't forget to subscribe.